August 31st, 1997, in Paris, France, a violent car crash cut short the life of one of the most famous and admired women in the world, Diana, the Princess of Wales. Also killed in the accident were her companion, Dodi Al-Fayed, and the car's driver, Henri Paul. Another passenger, security guard Trevor Rees-Jones, was severely injured but survived the crash. Around the world, the tremendous outpouring of grief over Diana's tragic demise was a testament to her unique personal charisma and style. It also demonstrated the public's affection for the royal they called the People's Princess. Diana Frances Spencer was born into an aristocratic English family and as a child had been a playmate of the Queen's sons. After completing school, she worked as a kindergarten teacher. She also re-established her connection with the royals, and in 1980, her relationship with Charles, the Prince of Wales, deepened. On July 29, 1981, before hundreds of millions of television viewers and a distinguished audience at St. Paul's Cathedral, Charles and Diana were married. The epic ceremony had the magical feel of a fairy tale come true.
I, Diana Frances.
Take thee, Charles Philip Arthur George.
Take thee, Philip Charles Arthur George.
Diana, the kindergarten teacher, had now become the Princess of Wales, admired and adored by millions around the globe. During the 1980s, Charles and Diana had two children, Princes William and Harry. In addition to becoming a mother, the woman formerly nicknamed Shy Di now emerged as a dazzling fashion plate, wowing the public with her style and beauty. But beneath the shimmering surface of a charmed and glamorous life, Diana's unhappiness in her marriage grew. Her husband Charles would later confess to engaging in an affair with an old flame, Camilla Parker Bowles, during their marriage. Years later, Diana revealed that the strains in her marriage, the stress of her high-profile public duties, and bad relations with the royal family all caused her at various times to try and inflict injury on herself. The accumulated tension also led her into a bout with the binge and purge eating disorder known as bulimia. By 1992, the royal couple's relationship had deteriorated beyond repair.
It is announced from Buckingham Palace that with regret, the Prince and Princess of Wales have decided to separate.
Diana would later confess to having her own adulterous affair during their separation. In 1996, after 15 years of marriage, what had initially seemed a fairy tale romance came to a decidedly unhappy ending when Charles and Diana finally divorced. Over the next year, Diana continued to work in support of her favorite causes.
It is doubly difficult to deal with AIDS in a country like Britain, where there is still an understandable reluctance to have frank and open discussions on emotional issues. Having seen for myself the devastation that anti-personnel landmines cause, I am committed to supporting, in whatever way I can, the international campaign to outlaw these dreadful weapons.
But on August 31st, 1997, her luminous life was cut short when driver Henri Paul lost control of the car she was in and slammed into a tunnel pillar at 60 miles per hour. Controversy swirled in the aftermath of the accident. It was discovered that Paul was legally intoxicated and taking prescription medication for depression at the time of the crash. Other observers blamed the accident on the frenzied pack of celebrity photographers known as paparazzi, who had been chasing after Diana's car at the time of the crash. At Diana's memorial service, her brother, Earl Spencer, paid eloquent tribute to her life.
Diana was the very essence of compassion, of duty, of style, of beauty. All over the world, she was a symbol of selfless humanity. A very British girl who transcended nationality. It is a point to remember that of all the ironies about Diana, perhaps the greatest was this. A girl given the name of the ancient goddess of hunting was, in the end, the most hunted person of the modern age.
Whatever the exact truth of the circumstances surrounding her death, It is certain that a genuine affection for Princess Diana lives on in the hearts of millions of people around the world. To them, she will always be the people's princess.